Good afternoon, my friends. I'm Tonya Arnesen, Senior Pastor of Jackson First United Methodist Church, and this is Food for Thought for Friday, September the 25th. I spent the first part of last week with parents and my siblings in Georgia. When I returned to Michigan, there were more family gatherings because while I was away, David drove to Oxford, Pennsylvania to pick up his mother and to bring her out to Michigan for a 5-day visit. Her grandchildren and all 3 great-grandchildren stopped by every day to visit with their Grammy. My heart was filled to overflowing. I am so blessed to be a part of these 2 wonderful families. That's the good news. But I noticed every time we were together, whether it was with the Morris clan or the Arnesen clan, inevitably our conversation turned to think about what's happening in our world. A COVID-19 pandemic and the terrible toll it's taken on our mental and physical and economic and social and emotional health. Continued weeks of riots in Portland, wildfires in California, hurricanes hammering our southern coastal states. Oh, and we can't forget the increasingly toxic partisan political environment with all the blaming and name-calling, derision and distrust. Good grief. I don't know about you, but I'm beginning to hate tuning in to the news anymore. It's confusing. It's overwhelming. It's infuriating. And it's heartbreaking. I know God's heart must be breaking as well. Have you ever thought about that? When our loving Creator hovers over this once perfect creation, don't you think God's heart must break to see what we're doing to one another, what we're doing to our environment, what we're doing to the very fabric of human community? We're breaking God's heart, my friends. But I also know we have the capacity to bring God joy as well. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17 puts it this way: "The Lord your God is in your midst, a warrior who gives victory. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will renew you in his love. He will exult over you with loud singing." Imagine that. The Lord rejoices over us with loud singing. So, what makes God rejoice over us with gladness? When we offer ourselves in worship, gratitude, and adoration to the one who made us. When we extend grace and forgiveness to those even if they hurt us. When we love others unconditionally, whether or not they deserve it, and even when they disagree with us. When we welcome the outsider, include those on the margins, when we feed the hungry, clothe the naked, visit the imprisoned, and house the homeless, when we offer hope to the hopeless and make peace with our neighbors, when we build up human community instead of tearing it down. I want to bring God joy, don't you? I want to give God hope that this broken, conflicted planet can be and will be made whole again. I want to be a builder, not a breaker. This Sunday, I'm beginning my fall sermon series called Building for Eternity. It's based on the book of Nehemiah, the prophet and leader who helped the citizens of Jerusalem rebuild their crumbling city walls after they were released from 40 years of captivity in Babylon. We're going to learn from Nehemiah what it takes to build a life, to build a church, to build a community that will stand the test of time, that will bring God joy. Before worship this week, I invite you to read Nehemiah chapter 1 so you can begin acquainting yourself with this remarkable story. And then I hope you'll join us either in person or via live stream or by cable on Monday night for worship this week. In the meantime, be blessed, be well, and know God rejoices over you with singing. Amen.